This is KB, and welcome to Minecraft 1.13. This is episode 8, and today my main mission is to build an iron farm. Now the design I'm going to be using is from Avomance, I think that's how you say it. I'll have a link in the description of his video. It's a full tutorial on how to do this, and he was nice enough to include all the resources you need. So the first thing I'm gonna do is collect all those resources, and then we can take it from there. So the first thing I'll need is to make 744 main building blocks, and I don't just want to use cobblestone, so I'm gonna move the furnace system over here, make it a bit bigger. I'm not going to automate it all, just make more furnaces, cook up all of these cobblestone into stone, and then we'll make them into stone bricks, and that will be the main building block. Most likely at the start I'm not really going to focus too much on aesthetics, but we'll convert the building, when it's done, we'll probably convert it into like maybe a little skyscraper thing, or we'll figure out a design for that. That should do it. And then I can cook these up. And yes, so I'm gonna continue collecting resources, and then I'll show you where I want to build this iron farm. So I'm heading towards the... Oh, that's loud. I'm heading towards the tree plantation because I need to get some wood, and I'm gonna get some spruce. I need 240, I think, slabs or planks. So I decided I'll use the spruce for it. And as you can see, I've been busy. I've been mining and replanting, or rather chopping and replanting. And this works good. It doesn't grow higher then I can reach. So this was a good thing to build at the start, so that I have a way to collect some trees. I want to automate tree chopping down the road, make an automated tree farm, but I still need to figure out how to do that. So for now, this is good. The stone is almost finished, and I collected a few things I need. We'll run through these when it's time, but what I need to do now is go to the nether, because I need magma blocks. So this is gonna be good. Let's... should I make a shield first? Nah, I won't make a shield. So I'm gonna go get some magma blocks, and then we can continue collecting the rest of the things we need. Welcome to the nether! I found all the magma I need for now, and now I can show you the amount of work it took to get to this point, because I don't have an elytra, so I can't fly. And even if I had an elytra, I don't know how to fly properly, so I probably would have died anyway. So getting out of here it's not too bad. It's not too far from the portal. But surviving, that is another thing. Was it? Oh, it's here. So I'm just showing you the way out. I had to make a road down there so I could get the magma... What is it? Magma blocks. Yes, I thought it was cubes, but no, it's blocks. I fought a ghast over here, which... that went well. I wasn't recording, unfortunately, but I got the... Can I see it? Yes, the Return to Sender challenge completed. I don't know if these guys are very loud in the recording. I wonder about that. But yes, so just around the corner here, you'll see the nether portal. And then we'll be going home. We still have to come back to the nether sometime to explore the nether fortress. We'll do that together. But for now, it's back to base so we can collect more resources. In this chest behind me is 99% of what we need, so we can have a quick look, but for more details please go watch the video. It's a good video explaining how to build this. So you need 12 stacks of building blocks. I chose the stone bricks. 4 stacks of slabs. I'm going with spruce. 8 stairs. 6 chests. 3 hoppers. 2 powered rails. 7 rails. Minecart with a hopper. 2 blocks of redstone. 9 blocks of magma. 48 glass. I'm going for white stained. 5 torches. And 24 doors. All that is missing is some ice. 72 ice blocks. So at least we already made the ice farm. So I'm just going to head over there to the ice farm so that I can collect some ice. Just in case you missed the episode where we made the ice farm, welcome to my cute little ice farm. If lag allows it. So I'm not going to make a super ice farm yet. I don't know if I'll even need it down the road. When we need it, if we need it, we'll do it. But this is working fine, and I don't need that much. But this will do it. Once I have the 72 ice, we are ready to get building. So I'm gonna collect this, get everything in that chest we made, and then I'll meet you at the spot where we're going to build the iron farm. So here we are at the spot where I want to build this iron farm. Initially I wanted to build it right next to the village breeder, but then I realized that technically with an iron farm you're making a village, and these two villages will clash, which means you lose efficiency. So I'd rather come build it on this side. This is more than 100, I can't remember, 120 something or something like that distance. It should be fine over here. I don't need it to be supercharged and super efficient as long as it makes iron. I'm one single person, so it should just make enough iron for me. So what I need to do is I'm gonna clear this mountain away. We'll fill up this space over here and then lay out, I think I'll just lay out the floor in the shape I want to build the iron farm, and then we take it from there. Here we go. So I cleared out a little bit of space, filled up a little bit of space. Couldn't finish because I need more dirt. But for now, we can get started. So the design I'm using, I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet, but it's from the creator Avomance. I think that's how you say his name. And I'll have a link in the description. But it's a 5x5 shape, which I'll quickly fill in here. And then you come out kind of off-center to in whichever direction you want to receive the iron from. And at that spot is where you will be adding your chests. So this is where I'll come and I'll collect whatever I get from this. And obviously into the chests you'll have to place the hoppers. Now we'll just fill it up, I guess is the right word. And this is gonna be 3 layers up. So let me get these 3 layers right. 3 layers up, and then we'll close it off, because at that point it's time to add the rails into the system. Let me just grab a few of these. Okay, so this is now 3 high, and then we just close it off. Okay, so this is your redstone configuration. Right to the side of the hopper you have a redstone block, and then right in the middle, second block from the back, you have another redstone block. Powered rail, normal rail, normal rail, powered rail. Normal rail, and one over there. Then we have to come to this side, and you have a B, or an M, or a W. I'm confusing you. It's a B if you stand at the back. Okay, now the next step is to get your magma blocks, because we need to add those in. Basically the killing mechanism. So what you'll do is, on this redstone block, you'll place it down, 3 this way, and then just repeat it like that. From there on, you can fill this up, because now we don't need access to that again. Then you'll drop down in here. Get your minecart running. And that will now run forever. And then all you have to do is close it up. Just to make it look nice. Yes. So that is the killing part and the collecting part of this. That's gonna be noisy in the recordings. Yes, that's the first part of it done. We'll make this better looking, adding some spruce into it. But for now, just gonna build the machine and get it running. Okay, so I went ahead and I built the next part with it, which is 3 layers of glass, and then you top it off with your building block again, so you can see the iron golems coming in. Now the next step is to build the platform where they'll be landing on. So this platform will go out 8 blocks in all of the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, all of the ways. And I'll have to do that now before we can get to the next phase. Right, so after adding the trim... No. It went so well, this is the first time that happened. So he goes up 1, 2, and does a little thing like that. Which I'll quickly add in here. And then from there on, it's time to go to the next level. He adds another level into this design, which we'll do as well. So you go to a corner... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the level where you would want to be. I should stay up there, right? And then I'll come take this away later on. Yes, let's do that. So then, because we know it's 19 by 19, it just counts it out. And I'll add in this platform, because you already saw how it's done. And then we can do the next part of the iron farm. There we go. My second platform is in, and I thought I'd jump down to have a look at this. And I like the spruce with the stone bricks. And there's some creatures down there. I'll need to sort them out. But now the next thing is now you have to add in the spots for the villages. So this is just going to be a quick run through of what he explains. For more details you can check out his video. But he places a full block and then he comes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he duplicates this thing in the other corner. You only have 2 corners with villages, not 4 as with the traditional iron farms. So I realize that if I'm going to explain too much of this, I'm going to confuse you a lot. But what it does is takes away the bottom part and then replaces it with a slab instead of a full block, because then you can take away that block. I should have removed this one as well. And then all around... Yes, I can jump. So then you just surround this little spot here, because it's a half slab, so no creatures will spawn in there. And the dude will be safe in there. And from there you just want to drop that down and then finish up a spot like that. Which, ooh. No! I've fallen down so many times off camera. I just need to close those up. Then the villagers will have a nice little safe spot to stand in. And the next thing is just to add in the doors from there on. Then I think this might be good to go. Water, we have to add that as well. So I'm going to build these chambers for the villagers and get the doors in so that we can actually move them in. which is gonna be a whole different headache. So the next thing is to add in the doors, and I'll show you an easy way to do it. You just come to the edge where the villagers will be and just aim down like that. And then the last one you'll get in last, and then you come this side, repeat the same thing, adding in the doors like that. And just because I like symmetry, I'll jump down, get those in there, and you are sorted. Doors are in, so now we just need to get the villagers in, which that is the painful part of this project. So I'll need to hang out by the villager spawner, get more of them to spawn there, and then we can get them in. We might have a problem. I've been standing here with these villagers and there's been no breeding. So my theory is we don't have a farmer in here, which means they had food on them. That's why we have this many villagers, but now no one's harvesting. But there was a dude harvesting. I don't know what went wrong with my farm. So what I'm gonna do for now is take out these green coat dudes. And I'll have to hang out a little bit longer to see if anything else happens. But yeah. Maybe it's just because there's not enough carrots going. So I'll go harvest some extra carrots and throw it in here as well. Which should start it up. Wait, let's see. Will anyone come to this carrot and collect this carrot? Because we did see a brown coat do farming. There we go. Okay, so that's not the problem. The problem is the food is not fast enough. So I think to supercharge this, we'll have to add some glowstone, I guess. And then I'll harvest some carrots as well. Okay, so I've been hanging around here for a while. And it's not working. So let me show you, I upgraded a little bit by adding the glowstone so it grows faster, and I threw in a lot of carrots and potatoes, but still, nothing. And then I made a rail system that goes all the way to the iron farm, which I'll take you there in a minute, and I made this little chamber where I can jump in and kind of do a little bit of AFK style things because I wanted to see if this works, but it doesn't. So what I want to do is I want to take one of these dudes that I have down there and reintroduce them into this system, hopefully getting some new life and getting some hearts. But what it might be is it might be the village over there messing with it, but I don't think so because it's far away enough. So before we do that, and actually I'm going to do that between episodes, the last thing I want to do for this episode is let me take you over to the iron farm because we have to add in the last bit of the iron farm before we add the villagers in anyway, because that is the final steps, adding the villagers to activate it. But we have to add in the water. So let's do that. Okay, back at the iron farm, right on top, I have placed in the ice. Now, how he explains it is you have one raised block of ice in the corners, and then you have space, block, all the way around. This way you don't have a pool of water because of the new water mechanics. It will flow to the center. So this will be my last action. Make sure this is not soak touch. And we can get the water flowing for this iron farm. So it sucks that I can't get the villagers in this episode. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my villager breeder. But that is the last thing for this iron farm, is you just need to get the villagers in. So what he says is 10 to 20 villagers on each side. He recommends 20. And there's different methods of getting them up here, but you can just use plain water, not even bubble vators, just plain water. But yes, so I won't be able to do that in this episode, but at least the top level is functioning now. And then I'll add in the next layer's water. But that being said, that's going to have to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll update you once the iron farm is functioning. But then, I will see you next time.